Good morning and welcome to the Sunday Sessions. I am Bethany and I'm the founder of VERTERE Skincare. And if this is your first time here joining me on a Sunday morning, I come to you live every Sunday morning, usually around 9 o'clock. Got a little bit of a late start today because of some technical difficulties, but I share uncommon tips, skincare hacks, beauty hacks that you aren't going to see or hear anywhere else. And I bust some skincare myths so that you can have your very best skin. And I also walk you through my skincare routine as I do it, which I will be doing here in a moment. So what I'm going to talk about today is, this is a little bit of a busting a myth. Do you need a separate skincare treatment or a separate neck treatment? Do you need a separate neck treatment product for your neck? So the common wisdom says to simply take your facial moisturizer and apply it to your neck. But does that really help you reduce wrinkles, prevent wrinkles, tighten and tone this very delicate area? The answer is no, it doesn't. The truth is, you do need a separate neck treatment product for your neck and décolleté, this upper chest area. And you need one that is really specifically designed for that purpose. So let's talk about why as I start to cleanse my skin. So I will be using the Refining Treatment Cleanser, and it has to be applied to wet skin because it transforms into a serum. So since I'm not in front of a sink at the moment, I'm going to just wet my skin down with some water and then apply a couple of pumps. So why does your neck need a completely separate treatment? Hi, Lisa. Thank you for joining. Hi, Katie. Hi, Tracy. If you have questions, just post them and let me know, okay, as I'm going along. And I would love to hear if you use now a separate targeted neck treatment for your neck, or if you're simply applying your facial moisturizer to your neck and décolleté, your upper chest. So often, and what everyone has been told, is to simply bring your facial moisturizer down to your neck area. Well, you do want to hydrate your neck, but the problem is that your facial moisturizer may not have enough of the ingredients that are needed to really support tightening and toning in the neck area, because our necks are thinner and have fewer muscles than our faces. So it actually needs something that really is supercharged, specifically designed for this area because of that. I'm rinsing now. So if you haven't seen me use the Refining Treatment Cleanser before, you rinse it and you're going to feel product on your skin, and that you want that. That's the serum that's left behind. So all you do is pat your skin dry. So back to our necks. So because our necks are so much more prone to showing wrinkles and loss of firmness earlier because of that, this area doesn't have the same amount of muscles supporting it as our faces do. The skin here is thinner than that of our faces. It does need a targeted treatment. So I will go ahead and do that right now. And that's why the VERTERE Neck Serum, Smoothing Neck Serum, is perfect for this, because it is purposely formulated for this delicate area. It really contains the ingredients that are needed to help tighten, tone, lift and brighten discolorations that you see typically in this area. That means that if you have any crepiness, if you're seeing that crepey skin, and we often, even in our 30s, we start seeing it right here, right along here is where we start seeing that. We start seeing horizontal lines around that time too. And if we don't address it, those lines and wrinkles get deeper. And then when we start to lose the firmness, our necks actually look thicker because there's nowhere for it to go. It stops here. So if you're losing that firmness, your neck will actually look thicker. And we don't want that. We don't want the wrinkles. We don't want. So first thing to do, you do need a targeted treatment. So I always love to shake anything in a bottle. Just apply 2 pumps. And I'm going to show you the proper way to apply this or any neck treatment problem. The biggest mistake I see people make is when they're applying product to their necks, they go back and forth, or they just slap it on and they go out the door. I'm going to show you the technique that works with the Smoothing Neck Serum. That is why so many women and men have gotten such great results. You need to actually firmly massage the actives into your skin. So starting here, I want you to see, do you see how firm I'm pressing on this area? And it's diagonal and upward, not back and forth. That is a huge mistake. It's going to cause wrinkles, not help smooth them. Now, when you come up here to the neck, so you've moved up from the décolleté, you're coming up to the neck, firm, diagonal, upward strokes. I'm not moving the skin back and forth. It's only firm and diagonal, one direction. This is really essential for getting the actives worked deeply into the skin. And when you do this, you will notice a difference. So why does this help? Why does this help? Smoothing Neck Serum has tons of multiple active ingredients from nature and also clean scientific ingredients. So it has chicory root. It has lactic acid. It has a huge dose of acetohexapeptide 8, which has been called Botox in a bottle. So it helps to really tighten, tone, and lift, sculpt the neck. And when you do that, your neck not only looks younger, because how many times have you seen someone, their face may look amazing, youthful, no wrinkles, no dark spots, their face looks great. But here, between here and here, the skin is wrinkled, it's sagging, there's a loss of firmness. You can tell that this gives away their age. This makes them look older, right? So that's why it's not enough to simply take your facial moisturizer and apply it to your neck, because your facial moisturizer should be, if you're using the Dramatic Transformation Cream, it is targeted to the specific needs of your facial skin. The needs for your neck and décolleté are different. So the one thing that you can do, and I'm going to apply a little bit of our Dramatic Transformation Cream SPF 18, you only need a pea-sized amount. If your facial moisturizer has SPF protection in it, like the Dramatic Transformation Cream does, you most definitely want to apply that to your neck and décolleté, but over your Smoothing Neck Serum, because that Smoothing Neck Serum needs to be applied. Those actives need to be worked in. I'll take a little bit more just to apply in this area so you can see. Again, always upward and diagonal. Always firm upward diagonal strokes, especially right here. We get crepiness right here. So if you're going to apply your facial moisturizer to your neck and décolleté, to this upper chest area, apply it after your targeted neck treatment, because that neck treatment really is needed to go to work on that area and help lift, tone, tighten, and smooth the fine lines, the crepiness, the loose skin. So here are some other tips that will help you to keep your neck from developing those deep horizontal wrinkles, and will keep your neck looking toned, tightened, and will complement what you're doing with the Smoothing Neck Serum. So I don't know if you know it, but our heads weigh about 8 to 10 pounds. So if you work out, think about a kettlebell, right? You've seen a 10-pound kettlebell. Well, think about holding that kettlebell, and then when you're reading or looking down at your phone or a tablet, you've got that 10-pound weight, 8 to 10-pound weight that now, has been upright. Now it's in a slanted position. And so not only do you have, when we slant down, we tilt our heads down, the skin naturally wants to crease there, right? Well, you've got this 8 to 10-pound weight on top of that, pushing down, exacerbating those wrinkles. So what do? Keep your books, your tablets, and your phones at eye level when you're reading them. This will really help. You want to minimize that downward looking motion so that you're not, reinforcing wrinkles in that area with that added weight. So keep your books, your tablets, your phones at eye level. That way, you're not tilting, you're not creating those wrinkles. Another thing to make sure that you're doing is to, as I said, use that targeted neck treatment. That's something that is really necessary because, like I said, this area, the skin is different. It's thinner. It doesn't have as many muscles as the skin on our faces. So it needs some extra help. It needs a little bit of extra TLC. So the Smoothing Neck Serum is normally $72, and right now it's 20% off. So that's $57.60, I believe, $57.60. So there should be a link. If you're joining me from Facebook, you should be able to see a link to click to purchase that using Amazon Prime, if you're an Amazon Prime member, so that you can get that right away. And if you are joining me from, hi Lulu, hi Shirley, if you're joining me from TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube. Oh, Lisa, you said that you don't use a separate treatment. Oh, I hope that you will give this a try. I hope that you joined in time to hear me talking about why this actually needs a separate treatment. Because the skin here is so much thinner, and we don't have as many muscles as the skin on our faces. So we really do need a purpose formulated treatment just for this area. And that's what the Smoothing Neck treatment is. So right now, like I said, this is 20% off. It's normally $72. Right now it's $57.60. And if you go to if you're an Amazon Prime member, you can get this with Amazon Prime. It's amzn.to / oh my gosh, hold on. I got to think of it here. I know. We should have had an easier thing for me to remember, but let me think here. Hold on. Here we go. I'm looking for you. 33, small, lowercase h as in Harry, the number 9, and then lowercase d as in dog, u as in up, r as in red. Thinking of these things. Let me see if I can put this link in here for you. Let me see if I can update the link for everyone. and try to share it. See if I can share it in the chat here. Let's see. I'm going to update, possibly, if I can see it. Hold on just a second, everyone that's on Instagram and YouTube. I'm going to move our Facebook friends out of the way, and I'll actually put this in the title for you. Let's see how I do that. And you know, this is live video. Live video. I'll see if I can create a QR code next time, and I'll figure out a way to share that with you. Okay, so now I'm putting that in the title for everyone that's joining on Instagram, Twitter, Periscope, TikTok, and YouTube. So hopefully you'll be able to see it there. But yeah, but that is, you do need a targeted treatment. And Lisa, I would love to know, anyone joining, are you, when you look at your tablets and your phones and you're reading, are you looking down? Are you keeping those things at eye level? That'll make a huge difference, because we're minimizing that motion that brings our neck down. Because think about it. Remember when I said, I do have a kettlebell here that's that's 10 pounds. When you have that kettlebell, so picture a kettlebell, a 10-pound kettlebell here, right? When you have that, it's not that we're doing this, a quick motion. Think about it. When we're reading, when we're on our phones, when we're looking at a tablet, we're not just doing a quick motion up and down. We're holding that position often for, at least 30 minutes. Think about if you're reading typically for at least 20 minutes. If we're on our phone, we're usually, especially if we're shopping, we're on our phone for more than 20 minutes. So it's not just that we're doing that quick motion up and down. We're holding that slanted position with this weight behind it for an extended period of time. And that helps to just drive those deep, wrinkles deeper into the skin and make them more pronounced. It also helps contribute to the sagging and loss of firmness in this area. We don't want that. We don't want no turkey necks. Turkeys belong on the Thanksgiving table. They don't belong on our neck. No turkey neck, no tech neck. And it can start early. Tech neck can start in your 30s because, again, and the articles that you may have seen about tech neck, they all say the same thing. The reason why it's a thing, especially with those of us that are younger, is that we're constantly looking down at our phones and our tablets. It's that extended period of time we're spending in that contoured motion with this 10-pound weight bearing down on that, reinforcing those wrinkles. So keep your tablets, your books, and your phones at eye level so that this area, your neck, is straight. And when you use a targeted treatment, you're going to see results even faster. And then also, remember what I said, the other big mistake that I see people make that adds to the wrinkles and the loss of firmness in this area is how they apply product. Usually, they're just doing it back and forth. Or they're just rubbing it on and they're not rubbing the actives in. The firm massage technique that I showed you makes a huge, huge difference. You will see such an improvement in your neck and your décolleté if you do that massage technique that I showed you. It will make a huge visible difference. And if you look, when you go to Amazon, or even if you're on our website, if you look at those before and afters of the Smoothing Neck Serum, those women used that very technique that I showed you That's how they were able to really drive the actives of the smoothing neck serum into the skin to really activate them to work, to tighten, to tone, to brighten, to lift. And when you do that for your neck looks sculpted. It looks more slender because it's tightening that up. So remember, because when you start to lose the firmness in this area, there's nowhere for it to go. It stops here and it makes our necks look thicker. So when you are tightening and toning that, you're lifting that appearance of the neck so your neck actually looks more slender, which is a great thing. It's a more youthful look. So I hope that you enjoyed and learned something from today's Sunday session. And remember, click the link so that you can get the 20% off if you're joining by YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, or Periscope. That I shared that link with you and I updated it in the title of today's video. I hope you learned something. Lisa, I hope you learned something. I hope that you give the Smoothing Neck Serum a try, and I would love to hear from you. So if you have any questions about how to tighten and tone your neck and the crepiness that you might be seeing, the dark spots and discolorations here, how to improve those, direct message me. Have a great Sunday. Be well. Be and feel your best.